Listen, buzzing, cracking apartment walls, one leather seat beneath me, metal humming through the hall. Ticket stub inside my wallet, one-way line and faded ink. Suitcase leaning by the doorway, buys me one more hour to think. Window glass is black and silver, my reflection over steel. Empty platform sliding backward, every light a turning wheel. There's a town behind my shoulder that I helped to twist and bend. Now it's shrinking in the distance like a story near its end. I was good at moving quiet where the daylight wouldn't go. Kept my name off every ledger, let the louder faces show. Knew the corners, knew the passwords, knew which hallway doors to swing. I could make a man a fortune, I could make him lose his ring. But a life of heavy secrets puts a tremor in your hand, and the mirror grows impatient with the lies you think you've planned. So I packed a single suitcase, left the lock turned on the gate. Didn't tip the night man watching while I walked out with my weight. Every line you ever traveled has an ending in the dark. Every road you think you're driving has its own last leaving car. Real men leaving silent on the last night train. No bright farewell in the hallway, no one calling out their name. Just a window full of nothing and a face that doesn't break. If you want to walk like someone, walk away from what you made. I don't need a crown or chorus, don't need anybody's praise. Real men leaving silent and they've had enough days. Down in the walkway hums a tired electric tune. Station clock above the doorway keeps his numbers close to noon. Boots are planted on the metal, feel the rhythm in the floor. Conductor knocks once on the panel, leaves my ticket by the door. Phone is black and still beside me, no one calling either way. All the numbers in its memory, like ghosts I didn't stay. I could dial a certain doorway, hear a certain tired voice, but the rails are getting louder, and I'm married to this choice. I have lived by moving careful, by not spilling what I know. Kept my word to men of shadow, never broke it just for show. Now the only vow I'm holding is to vanish clean and straight. If I turn around for comfort, I'll just crawl back to that way. Real men leaving silence on the last night train. No confessions on the platform, no excuses for the blame. Just a suitcase by the doorway and a code that keeps you sane. If you wanna stand like someone, learn to step out of the frame. I don't need a flag or witness, don't need anybody's name. Real men leaving silent on the last night train. sands on the way. Both of them could change my name. One leans back toward your way, one just fades into the plain. Motel key on the seat there, swinging on a copper ring. Crushed receipt from some old diner where I didn't taste a thing. Dash light painting out my knuckles wrapped around this worn out wheel. Half a pack and half a tank and more than half a heart to heal. I could lean this engine over, point it back to where you sleep, but the shadows in my rear view are the ones I have to keep. You still think I'm just a quiet man who's careful with his words, who comes home with folded collars and the calm you say you've earned. You don't see the backroom tables, you don't hear the whispered deals, where a handshake is a trigger and a promise always steals. I've been buying us a future with a stack of silent fear, signing things with just my absence every time I disappear. You deserve a different story than the one that wears my name. So I'm driving past the exit that would lock you in this game. If I slow down by your county, I won't make it past your door. So I'm talking to your memory while this engine asks for more. I'm the last exit before the dawn, the road you don't belong upon, built to carry weight and secrets till the softer hearts are gone. Yeah, I move like I'm a legend, no one tells me where to go, but I pay for all that freedom with the love I'll never know. So I'll keep this wheel from turning back to everything I've drawn. I'm the man you almost married, I'm the last exit before the dawn. Taxi booth and coffee cooling where your name was on my mind. Tin jukebox in the corner playing songs I left behind. I wrote half a note on napkin, folded once and tore in two. Every line I tried to finish looked like prison bars for you. Neon buzzing over pavement while I walk back to the car. Old duffel in the passenger like a tired familiar scar. When I turned the key and rolled out, all the noise fell into black. Just the hum of worn out tires saying, boy, don't circle back. There are men who build a front porch, let the world come to their gate. Then there's those of us whose heartbeat only settles when we're late. I was carved out by these back roads, by the things I can't confess, by the jobs that leave no record, just a number and a mess. I'm the last exit before the dawn, where the maps all blur and bend, where the hard ones keep on driving and the soft ones find an end. You can picture me as legend when the night feels far too long, but I'm paying for that image with a house that's always gone. So I'll keep this wheel from turning to the town where you moved on. I'm the ghost that loved you quietly, I'm the last exit before the dawn. hotel key on the table. Paint is peeling from the door. Thin walls full of strangers talking soft. The room 16 and 24. Old TV in the corner throws that blue light on my shoes. There's a suitcase by the dress and a shirt that still smells like you. Neon from the diner, sign keeps blinking in the blinds. Coffee cooling on the nightstand next to all these crossed out lines. Train horn in the distance, like a clock that's running late. And I'm writing you this letter, knowing I can't hesitate. You always called me steady, said my heartbeat never shook, while my hands were hiding stories that could fill a twisted book. I kept your picture in my wallet, corners torn by night and rain. Carried softness in my pocket through a world of quiet pain. Tonight this room is honest, every stain and every crack feels like pages in a journal I can never hand you back. I could walk you to that platform, ask you to just trust my name, but I won't pull you through shadows just to give you all my blame. If I stay, the night gets louder and the wolves find where we sleep. If I go, you wake up lonely, but your breathing still runs deep. So this is me going southbound without a sound. Suitcase by the bed, ticket folded face down. Leaving like a gentleman, taking each you'll never know. Real men walk away quiet when the fire starts to grow. Yeah, this is me going southbound, no parade, no last goodbye. Just a name you'll stop repeating in a shadow passing by. Vending machine in the hallway hums a low fluorescent hymn. Ice bucket by the bathroom, catching water at the rim. I slide this folded letter in a drawer you'll never see. Let the ink hold what I'm feeling, so your hands can still stay free. The truck lights from the high paint the ceiling, come and go. Every engine sounds like a warning, every break a long hello. I pick up my worn out jacket, check the pockets for my coat. Cash, key, blade, and ticket, then I step out to the road. I don't beg the night for mercy, I don't ask the past to bend. I don't drag the ones I care for through a storm I can't defend. I don't wait for doors to slam before I choose to disappear. I just close them soft behind me, leave my silence in your ear. So this is me going southbound without a sound. No ring against your window, no footsteps turning round. Leaving like a gentleman, taking all the weight I own. Real men pay their debts in miles and walk the darkness on their own. Yeah, this is me going southbound, let the freight wheels drown my name. If you ever feel a calm wind, that's me walking off the flame. In that dark car window place, tires straight, your shit balls are shining. Think you're ready for this place. Where the river hides its face, coals a rope along the concrete, metal stained at its reach. Streetlight hums a tune, throwing bars across the bridge. Distant horn from some slow freight line is the only other sound. You say, tell me what the job is, like you're hungry for a name. I say, kid, before you hear it, you should learn the kind of game. You see suits in quiet offices, doors that open when you knock. You don't see the late calls ringing with no names lit on the clock. You see glasses on dark tables, heavy watches, subtle grins. You don't see the kitchen tiles where they scrub off what has been. They don't call me for beginners, they don't call me while it's clean. They just send a time and corner, never say what it will mean. By the time my tires hit gravel, every choice is out of date. I'm the one who clears the pieces when the board decides its fate. You think power is a spotlight and your name above the door, but it's footsteps disappearing from a freshly polished floor. It's a car that takes you somewhere you can never write about. Every favor that you owed is just a debt that owns your nights. I'm the man you call when it's already too late, when the damage has been tallied and there's nothing left to say. I don't come to raise a question, I arrive to clean the slate. I'm the man you call when it's already too late. You can shake my hand tonight, but you won't ever know my name. beside the lamppost sits a warm brown leather case. Numbers penciled in the margin on a folded scrap of page. There's a ledger in the line and there are photos in a sleeve. There's a single pair of black gloves for the one who still believes. You reach out like it's a trophy, like they finally let you in. I just watch the way your fingers tremble slightly at the rim. Take that handle, take that burden, take the call that stamps your fate. I'll turn around, go back to daylight, let some other man be late. I was you once by this river, trying hard to look like stone, thinking I could ride the thunder and still somehow sleep alone. Now my world is numbers, whispered doors that close without a sound. Every name I might have trusted is just somewhere further down. If you want the life you're chasing, you will never sleep at home. You will turn yourself to shadow, you will die and leave no bones. I'm the man you call when it's already too late, when the story's written crooked and there's nothing left to change. I don't show up for the warnings, I come after every break. I'm the man you call when it's already too late. And if you stay to learn it, you'll be standing in my place. Humming on the corner, casting lines across the grain. Ledger open like a wound. The man who moves the money deciding there's a fountain pen stamp on the edge of my right hand. The suitcase by the doorway, tickets folded in the band. Under glass, the city flickers like a circuit running high. Every window holds a secret, every floor a quiet plot. On a wall, the clock is ticking like a metronome for sins. I've been adding up the numbers, now the total's closing in. I have moved their hidden wages through a dozen careful banks. Turned a warehouse into numbers, turned a whisper into thanks. Sign my name in small and simple, where no eyes were meant to read. Put a shadow on a balance, made a trouble fade and recede. Kept my cufflinks plain and silver, kept my tie in subtle blue. Never needed heavy gold to prove I saw the whole board through. When the phone would murmur softly, I would straighten up my coat, shift a column by an eyelash, then erase a single note. Faces lie and voices tremble, stories change with every glance, but the numbers stand there naked. don't ever leave the chance. I keep the books clean, but there's ink on my hands. Super sharp, while the ground keeps shifting sand. I move the lines where the daylight never stands. Yeah, the books look clean, but there's ink on my hands. Bottom drawer is finally empty. Every file has met its flame. Safe hangs open like a question that refuses to take blame. I slide the key card in my pocket, kill the screen and kill the light. Let the room fall back to quiet, let the glass turn into night. In the hallway, vents are breathing, distant elevator chimes. Boots tap out a low, slow rhythm, like a list of unpaid crimes. I can ride it to the basement, disappear between the cars, or walk back and keep on writing what they hide beneath their stars. All the ledgers that I balanced, all the ghosts I never met, live in margins of my memory, in the sums I can't forget. You can white out every figure, you can burn each careful page, but your mind keeps quiet copies locked behind a private cage. I keep the books clean, but there's ink on my hands. Suit stays calm, while the ground keeps shifting sand. I drew the lines where the daylight never stands. Now I close this book with this ink on my hand. I keep the books clean, but there's ink on my hand. Walk out slow while the past makes its demand. If I vanish from this tower, from these plants, still the books stay clean, but there's ink on my hands. Last exit off the highway. Welcome to the last exit motel.
At the last exit motel, I'm checking out of your old door. Taped your picture to the mirror, then I turned it to the drawer. If the road decides to take me, let it take my name as well. May you never breathe the smoke that hangs above this cheap motel. If you wake and feel a silence where my footsteps used to be, that's the only clean confession this dark life can give from me.
I'm walking slow, but I'm walking sure. City lights flicker, but I know the cure. My steps don't echo, they're swallowed by the night. I've cleaned up their messes, but tonight I'll fight. The city hum like it's waiting on me, a shadow in the dark when no one can see. I've been behind the curtain, moving in the frame, but tonight it's over. I'm stepping out of the game. One more time, just one more time, then I'll disappear. No questions, no mess, but the ghosts are following, can't shake them loose. I've got no choice but to choose. Shadows edge, I walk the line, caught between what's yours and what's mine. One last step, then I'm gone, but the past ain't finished, it keeps me strong. I've been a ghost in this town for too long, cleaning up their mess, singing the same old song. I never asked for more than the work I do, but it's the price I pay for the things I knew. I can feel the weight of the choices I've made, like shadows on the street, they won't fade. I played the part, now it's time to leave, but the past keeps calling, I can't deceive. One more time, just one more time, then I'll disappear. No questions, no mask, but the ghosts are following, can't shake them loose. I've got no choice but to choose. Shadows edge, I walk the line, caught between what's yours and what's mine. One last step, then I'm gone, but the past ain't finished, it keeps me strong. The weight of my past is all I bear. The silence is loud, but I can't be heard. I'm walking away, but I'm still stirred. Shadows edge, walk the line, caught between what's yours and what's mine. One last step, then I'm gone, but the past ain't finished, it keeps me strong. Shadows edge, I walk the line.
Cheap lamp buzzing in the corner, TV talking to itself and swirls. Motel key on the nightstand with a fading plastic. My boots lean by gel like feet tied, guilty tied. Then drifting over paper, can't even fly. I humming through the noodle like a warm vodka. I write your name on the first line, then I stop and just stare. 'Cause you told me choose a life, I keep pretending I'm not there. You always said I walk like every room can feel my past, what I've done and what I'd do again if the wrong dies cast. I kept my jacket buttoned, kept my hands where they belonged. Let the whispers do the talking, let the rumors write the songs. But there were nights I came home late with dust across my hair, folded bills inside my pocket, something colder in the air. You'd be sitting at the table, coffee cold, coat still on, saying one day you'll miss the last safe train before it's gone. Now this letter is a border between everything I've been and the man you swore you saw once underneath this hardened skin. If I send it, I'm confessing that I want your quiet door. If I leave it on this tabletop, I'll be who I was before. At the last exit motel, I decide who I'll remain. I'm the shadow in the doorway, choosing silence over fame. I'm the man who walks away before the story turns to hell, checking out with paid up secrets from the last exit motel. If this world is built on choices that they'll never live to tell, I'll be gone before the credits at the last exit motel. Suitcase by the heel with one shirt I never wore, map folded in the side pocket, roads I won't run anymore. Vending machine down the hallway, humming low and blue. Red exit sign above me, painting everything in truth. I fold the page down softly, leave your name without a mark. Lay it face down by the pillow like a promise in the dark. Drop the key in half the room, right by the phone beside the bed. Then I breathe once slow and steady, clear the long road from my head. If you ever hear my name now, let it pass you like a train. Just a rumor on the highway that no longer says my name. Every legend on a poster has a night they just let go. I'm that man outside your story, turning back from one more show. At the last exit motel, I step out and close the door. I'm the quiet kind of danger that won't touch you anymore. I'm the hum between the white lines when the night begins to swell, driving off with no goodbyes from the last exit motel. If you wake and feel me near you, it's just distance you can't spell, 'cause I left my unsent letter in the last exit motel. Platform clock is blinking midnight. Vending machine hums low and thin. Paper cup, a bit of coffee. One more ticket, one way in. Duffel bag against my ankle. Name tag, turn against the light. I step up into this carriage like I've stepped outside the night. Overhead the strip light flickers, empty seats from end to end. I take the corner by the window, pull this notebook from a friend. On the back of folded timetables on a crumpled station slip, I start writing you a letter that I know I'll never ship. Remember all those doorways where I told you stay inside? How the phone would cut our dinner, how my eyes would harden hide. There were rooms this city offered where a softer spine would bend. I walked out with my coat steady, but it cost us in the end. All those nights you left the porch light burning small against the dark. All those mornings at the table with my jacket on your chair mark. I could drag you through my shadows till they spill across your door, or I leave before they find you. That's what this last train is for. I could keep my hands on the levers, keep my name inside the walls, watch the deals line up like soldiers every time my number calls. But that power turns to poison if it stains your quiet name. So I'm cashing out my legend, walking off my own cold game. I'm the man on the last night train, leaving quiet with my secrets and the scars I won't explain. I built a life on crooked lines and still kept my steady frame. Now the strongest move I've got is disappearing from the frame. Yeah, the man on the last night train still decides how he leaves the game. There's a ticket on the table with the ink half faded blue. There's a pistol in the duffel, just a shadow, never view. My reflection in this window blends with fields that slide in black. Lonely houses, distant doorways, little dots that don't look back. Boots are braced against the floorboards as the carriage starts to sway. Every signal by the siding feels like years that fall away. I could write you every story, every code word, every sin, but a gentleman who loves you keeps your hands all clean of him. If you wake and find my side cold, see the hanger standing bare, just remember every warning was a crooked kind of care. There are fools who chase the spotlight, there are mouths that talk too long. I'm the one who leaves in silence when the room begins to roam. takes the blame. I'm the man on the last night train. If you think of me tomorrow, let it be without the stain. Keep your heart inside the daylight, keep my shadow off your lane. 'Cause the men who move in silence never need the world to know their name. Phone a new call address of you was a number I don't see. 3 short rings and silence, that's the language that we made. Black car waiting 3 Emily, motor low and headlights dim. Leather gloves inside my pocket, slow breath in, and I go in. Come the man you call, look things along the lines and numbers. So the young lamps above me buzzing, glowing halos in the grain. Door marked staff with paint, half peeling in, one pushing on through the frame. You won't see me on the monitors, but you whispered down my name. I've wiped stories off of tabletops, cleared the stains they left behind. Packed up cash in quiet briefcases, walked it past the exit sign. Moved their pieces on a chessboard while they slept in softer sheets. Kept a ledger in my notebook that could knock them off their seats. Every favor leaves a marker, every marker leaves a mark. I wrote lines about what's never, but we stepped into the dark. I keep everything in order, leave no fingerprints or trace. But there's doors I keep on closing that's still open in my face. They see calm and cold precision when I'm walking through the mess. See an answer wearing cufflinks, never flinch and never stress. But there's someone under this overcoat the mirror doesn't show, and he's tired of being something when there's nowhere else to go. I'm the man you call
quiet, I move sudden, like a verdict without sound. But you don't wanna live the life of the man they call when no one's around. Neon flickers through a window in a corridor I cross. Vending machine in the corner, humming exact change to the frost. Suitcase waiting by the fire door, no one brave enough to claim. I just nod, I know the owners by the tremor in their frame. On the roof the air is thinner, city hum beneath my feet. There's a phone face down on gravel, screen still glowing with a plea. I could answer, I could crush it, kick it sliding off the side. Every choice becomes a file in me. I can misplace or hide. You can live outside the spotlight, still get burned by what you hide. You can carry other people's weight until it hollows out your stride. They will hail you as their savior when the walls are closing in, but you stand back from their tables, never let them touch your skin. His handle while your hands still shake with dread. I move quiet, I move loyal, I don't write your failures down. But you don't want my reflection in this polished little town. I'm the man you call at 3 a.m. when there's nowhere left to run. I'm the cost of all that power when it's borrowed, not as one. One day I'll kill that blinking screen when your panic comes around. Close the case, walk down the rampway, not the man they call when no one's around. Not the man they call. Not the man they call. Not the man they call.
Blind hat of a midnight glow is a cold struggle of love. There's a bend toward pleasure and death. Is that a can kill all those wide? There's a legend on the table, every line above down. On the shelf a silver chessboard, kings and pawns made of frozen fire. In the corner sits a steel safe, inside the stapler. Every ring a different weight. Walk like ticking like a heartbeat, keeping tabs on who is late. You think power's in the doorway, in the way they shake your hand, in the way the room falls quiet when the big man makes a stand. But the real work's in the margin, in the numbers that I hide, in the way I move the figure so the stone breaks to the side. I'll raise you when you're reckless, I'll subtract you when you brag. I can turn your bright ambition to a cold, forgotten tag. You want suits and shaded windows, want the money without sweat, but the man who keeps you breathing is the one that tracks the debt. You keep staring at that safe like it's a shortcut to the throne, but every code I punch in is a name I bear alone. I draw lines in the ledger of the night, I decide who fades beyond the light. I'm the quiet hand that never leaves a trace. If you wanna chase a crown, learn to love this empty place. I draw lines in the ledger of the night, where your triumph and your ruin look alike. You can chase a noise and neon down the street, or you sit here in the dark and learn the cost of every seat. Camera screens along the wall show the hallway, show the door. Security lights blinking softly like they've seen this all before. Your reflection in the glass looks like a younger, sharper me. Same heart, jaw, same hungry breathing. Thinking danger means you're free. Briefcase snapshot by my ankle, papers folded clean and square. Little burner in the pocket, just in case someone comes there. I got folders in this drawer with all the legends that you crave. Names of men who thought like you do. Now they're whispers, not the brave. Listen kid, you want control. You learn to swallow down your pride. Learn to smile, man, I'll gladly pull you under with a tide. Never gamble in a meeting, never speak what you can write, and never let them see you cornered. Always cut your loss at night. I draw lines in the ledger of the night, balance mercy with a heart in sight. I'm the shadow in the doorway counting breaths. If you wanna stand for years, better make your peace with threats. I draw lines in the ledger of the night, where the winners all pay out of sight. You can chase a noisy kingdom till it bleeds, or you sit here in the dark and be the one it really needs. I draw lines in the ledger page by page, stay stone calm while all the wolves turn rage. You can take this chair and carry what it buys, but you'll trade your sleeping face for this lamp. Been watching eyes. Ooh, watching eyes.
The singer is a cold, a classy consigliere, underworld accountant, a quiet gray zone gentleman, wanting a younger, ambitious man in his boss office. late at night, and all over, yeah. Say don't happen, classic cars fill the air. It hums out like counting, a quiet gray zone gentleman, wanting a younger, ambitious man in his boss office. At night, at night. You keep dreaming of the spotlight shining hard across your face, but they're larger than the targets when they stay too long in place. I'm the quiet man upstairs, pulling strings you never see. You're the face under the streetlight, but the lines run back to me. When the ledger closes midnight, some names fade and some remain. You keep reaching for the thunder, I keep counting what you gain. I'm the quiet man upstairs, and I decide who walks away. Once I stood where you're standing, with a fresh cut, brand new shoes. Thought this city was a jukebox built to only play my tune. Then I watched a good friend vanish when his numbers ran too thin. Took one digit in the margin, sliding out, now back again. Now the blinds cut up the skyline in the stripes across my floor. Empty glass beside the entry, tired coat behind the door. You asked me for a blessing, for a shortcut to the throne. All I give you is a warning and a gray phone of your own. I walk soft, talk less, keep your name off every tongue. Count favors like they're matches, never strike more than you've got. When the room gets loud and laughing, that's your cue to walk away. Let the fireworks hit the rooftops, you just file their ash away. I'm the quiet man upstairs, pulling strings you never see. You're the story in the low talk, but the lines run back to me. When the ledger closes midnight, you'll be ink or you'll be air. You keep dancing in the doorway, I keep waiting in this chair. I'm the quiet man upstairs, where this city learns its cost. Yeah, the quiet man upstairs counts the winners from the lost.
The glass paper weight on the lawn's house. The numbers moving that you know straight. In the reflection is widowed out to a straight house to pray. You think silence is a costume, just a suit you wear at night, safe and low in the corner. There's a folder by your elbow, reminiscing in my head. There's a folder by your elbow with a name that's better dead. You said, tell me how you did it, how you stayed above the flood. I just tap this silver fountain pen and say I learned to carry mud. You don't see the upstairs hallway when the elevator shuts, where the camera's watching corners and the carpet hides our cuts. You weren't there at quiet tables when the signatures were thin, when a handshake meant the difference between a warning and a win. I've been balancing the ledges with the favors no one sees, turning threats into agreements, turning storms into a breeze. But every quiet move you make writes another hidden line, and the weight they never notice ends up settled in your spine. You say you want the corner office, you say you like the view, but this glass is just a mirror when the night looks back at you. Silence has a price, kid, it won't show up on the bill. It's in the names you never mention and the ones that haunt you still. I'm the one they never questioned, I'm the calm behind the door. Every word I leave unspoken adds another to the score. You wanna move like you're a legend with that collar sharp and nice, then learn to keep your mouth shut and feel how silence has a price. Chessboard waiting on the side table, queen laid on her back. All the pawns still information like they're braced for one more attack. There's a briefcase by the bookcase with a lock you shouldn't try, cause men who open certain things don't get time to say goodbye. I slide one more sheet towards you, list of figures, list of dates. Say a sign here, you're inside it, step away, you still have gates. You reach out and then you freeze up when you feel how cold it is. That's the true degree of power when it's mine and never his. There are men who love the spotlight, raise their voice and shake the room. Then there's those who change the ending just by how and when they move. If you wanna walk in shadow, keep your anger in your cup, but remember every secret turns your heartbeat into stone in the rough. Silence has a price, kid, more than suits and silver pens. It's in the stare inside the mirror when the party finally ends. I'm the one who moves and whispers, I don't gamble with a roll, but I traded open laughter for a lock around my soul. You wanna move like you're a legend, take this warning for advice. You can rise without a sound here, but that silence has a price.
terrace floor past a golden door. Key guard in a steel lock, soft click cutting through the roar. Wind leans on the antenna, aircraft lights blink slow and red. Glass box of my own office, glowing somewhere by my head. Row of metal air units, humming like a choir under breath. Tar lines like small borders, painted warnings underfoot of death. Traffic pulses, little veins I used to run. Now I watch those same old corners from the height of what I've done. I remember counting till in a back room with no view. Now my name rides in the elevator, polished on the buttons too. Daylight shows a clean suit, clean pen, clean conference smile. Nighttime holds the other ledger, sleeping in a darker file. I trade favors like their figures, move a district with a core. Buy a floor, sell a harbor, watch whole stories rise and fall. Every handshake in the lobby drags a shadow in its wake. Every signature I give this place comes back to me in quake. The city is a beast that eats, but it listens when I speak. Scratch my number in its teeth, now it tastes me every week. I walk with the skyline on my side. I don't need a crown, I let the towers testify. Say my name in the city, and the doors divide. Yeah, I move like the man these quiet corridors imply. I don't shout, I don't shine, I don't have to advertise, 'cause I walk with the skyline, walk with the skyline on my side. From block to block, only my high floor stayed burning like a lighthouse on a rock. Men came up those darkened stairwells, flashlights shaking in their hands. Sat across my glass top table, waiting on my quiet plans. I drew circles with a finger in a sweating water rain, showed them which small piece to move to keep the whole machine in swing. When they left, the night felt smaller, like it folded at my feet. And I knew from that cold silence we had shifted half the street. Some nights I can't tell if you are my kingdom or my chain. Every mirror in these hallways shows a different kind of game.
never step down lower? Will your towers even care? Or am I just one more tenant paying rent to all this air? But I walk with the skyline on my side. Let the faces at the tables change. I keep my stride. If you pull my name from the building, I still ride. With an empire in my posture and the alleys as my guide. I don't beg, I don't bow, I don't need to be replied. 'Cause I walk with the skyline. Walk with the skyline on my side. Paper ticket in my pocket, folded with a steady thumb. Metal door between these carriages rattles like a distant drum. Overhead a tight suitcase, busted handle wrapped in tape. Fluorescent in this narrow hallway paints my shadow out of shape. I can feel this carriage leaning every time we cross a bend. You'd have laughed about the number on the seat they made me rent. Car 13, last in line, where they hide the ones who go. I'm just another quiet exit no one's meant to ever know. You and me, we built a living off the lines no one would cross. Stacked our nights on silent favors, turned their losses into gloss. You were always at the forefront, taking bows in tailored black. I was ink along the margin, adding weight you never tracked. All those envelopes and meetings in the back of shuttered rooms, all those numbers in that notebook, all those carefully sealed moves. Now that ledger feels like shackles, every figure tied to bone. So I'm riding past the outskirts, letting steel unwrite our tone. You still think the only power is to stand there and be seen, but the strongest move you make is when you vanish from the scene. This is the last train off the ledger, where I pay back what we owe. Leave our story with the distance, let these iron tracks take the load. I was the quiet in your shadow, now I'm cutting from
coffee machine inside the galley whispers in the sleepless car. Signal lights along the river blink like promises and scars. Window glass holds up my face, lined with every task we ran. Every hallway, every handshake, every time I played your hand. There's a phone that stopped its buzzing when I stepped onto this rail. There's a message on my tongue I never sent and never mailed. If you read these crooked figures in the corners of your mind, know I left before the totals found a way to have me sign. You say I broke the circle, that I turned my back on code. But a man who knows the endings steps aside before they close. I'd rather be a whisper riding out across these fields than a name inside a column no one ever really heals. This is the last train off the ledger, where I pay back what we owe. I leave our story in the siding, let the cold rails take the load. I was the hush behind your legend, now I'm walking on my own, on the last train off the ledger. Even legends ride alone. Legends ride alone.
Last call hanging in the doorway, chairs turned up on crooked legs, neon humming over bottles, throwing halos on the dress. There's a glass mark on the counter where my hand has worn a ring. Bartender keeps his eyes down, like he hasn't seen a thing. I keep my jacket on my shoulder, weight of metal at my side, phone face down beside the napkin, waiting on the next surprise. Every night I watch that back door, where the whisper stories land. I'm the name that isn't written, I'm the quiet rat is higher in an office with his paintings and his view. Says we're brothers, says he loves me, says he'd do the same for you. But I'm the one who reads the ledgers, checks the numbers, clears the slate. I'm the knock that ends discussion when the talk runs out too late. There's a notebook in my pocket, little lines and little debts, initials in the margin, only I remember yet. When the light falls just behind me, you can see it where I stand. There's a shadow on the floor, shaped like someone else's hand. I've been loyal like a heartbeat, like a lock without a key. But lately when I pour this drink, I wonder who owns me. I'm a quiet right hand, turning keys in silent room. I'm the one who walks ahead when the air is full of fumes. I move slow, I move steady, every step a measured plan. He's the face they raise a glass to. I'm the quiet right-hand man. Yeah, the quiet right hand, with the things he won't confess. Every favor, every secret, filed under my dress. If the night decides to answer, I know where the fire will land. It won't burn the man with portraits, it'll find the quiet hand. Out that door, the alley narrows, puddles shining slick and dark, bent railings and old steel ladders, one stray dog that never barks. There's a flicker in the hallway, one bad bull that always shakes. Every time it starts its buzzing feels like all my cover breaks. I've left briefcases and warnings under strips of crooked light, left my footprints in the corners of 100 careful nights. I can trace each rusted railing, every backstep, every can, but tonight they feel like fingers reaching out to pull me in. I don't talk about the details, I don't put them into ink. I just follow where the line is while I pour another drink. But a code can turn to shackles if you never test the chain. And a brother can be smiling while he lets you take the strain. Still I'm the quiet, still I'm the quiet, still I'm the quiet.
I remember halo on a stack of folders by my hand. You control layback blues, phrasing just behind the beats, going on my side. The claws are leaning hard into the hook, the legend on the lag. Never know that. Your calm strategy with street dust on your coat, laughing about a lucky run and notes inside your throat. You drop a briefcase by the chair, say we're cleaner than we look. I can see a red line waiting deep inside the book. Every handshake that you bargain, every favor that you take draws a shadow in the margin. I'm paid to calculate these books. Stays white, kid, until the numbers start to bleed. I keep the bucks, the city keeps the debt. Every quiet little promise turns to interest that you swear. You can change your fate, you can change your game, but the legend, oh the legend never forgets your name. I move the lines, you're dancing in the net. I'm the man behind the curtain that your fear just hasn't met. You can burn the cash, you can dodge a blame, but the legend, no, the legend never forgets your name. I remember when you started, steady hands and open eyes, counting chips beside the table while I taught you how to hide. Showed you how to close a briefcase, how to leave no open ends, how to turn a broken promise into pressure on a friend. Now your face is on the monitors more than safety ever pays, and I'm staring at your column like a storm that's on its way. In the margins of this life there's a code, not many read, tiny marks beside the totals where the quiet ghosts are fed. You can bargain with the muscle, you can charm them in the bar, but the one who holds a ledger is the one who knows who you are. Cause I keep the books, the city keeps the debt. Every smile that you're collecting is a charge you haven't met. You can switch your car, you can switch your lane, but the ledger, oh the ledger never drops your name. I move the lines, you're living in my net. I'm the shadow in this office where the real blood's always kept. You can beg the boss, you can curse my shame, but the legend, no, the legend never forgets your name. The legend never forgets your name. Oh
door locked from the inside. Green lamp leaning on a ledger that I guard more than my pride. Safe door breathing in the corner, heavy metal quiet thread, stacks of notes and folded papers, half of them are unpaid debts. You wipe down glasses in the hallway, hear the muffled midnight band. I keep the numbers in this office, every move runs through my hand. Clock ticks louder than the music, louder than the crowd below. If you knew what's on these pages, you'd walk softer when you go. There was a time we shared a jacket, me and him against the night. He would talk and light the powder, I would read the room and write. When the bosses needed order, they came knocking at my chair. Said you're good with quiet choices, put the right names where they're fair. So I balanced out the columns, cleaned the mess they wouldn't see, shifted blame in quiet ledgers, kept his roll mark carefully. But one night the heat came sudden, someone had to wear the chain. I erased his line from danger, slid it into someone's frame. They toast the man at the table, think the crown sits on his head, but I'm the pressure in his handshake, and the ink he never reads. I'm the man behind the ledger, where your story's just a line. I can turn a shout to silence with a number and a sign. Every name I circle twice, every debt I choose to spare, puts another stone inside me that I carry everywhere. I went to see him through the glass once, cold receiver in my hand. He just smiled and shook his head like he already knew the plan. Said you always were the thinker, you just did what you were paid. But his eyes stayed on my cufflinks, on the life I'd never traded. On a walk back from that building, every street lamp felt like court. I could hear the boss's chuckle hanging over every door. Came back here, unlocked this office, opened up the book again. Every blank square on these pages looked exactly like his grin. Bosses come and bosses go, some in cars and some in chains, but the ledger stays beside me, only learns to change its name. I'm the one
someone still at this desk. When they move on or disappear, I can bury any secret, but I can't bury what I hear. I'm the man behind the ledger, where your story's just a line. I can turn your world to shadow with a number and a sign. Every name I circle twice, every fate I choose to spare, makes the room feel smaller nightly with the weight I have to bear. I'm the man behind the ledger in this quiet watching town. When the music stops below us, I'm the one who writes you down.
Last train out of this station, that old bench is cold and bare. Vending machine by the doorway, humming low like it don't care. Overhead a busted speaker, coughs a number then goes still. Boots on painted concrete echo, just my steps and just my will. I fold this page across my knee, cheap and bleeding, slow and thin. Little suitcase by the railing, all I brought from where I've been. Conductor watching from the platform, punches holes into my ride. I don't wave, I take the handle, pull the carriage door inside. You remember small town diners where I always faced the door. Called it just a habit, never told you what it's for. Every corner, every mirror held a version of my name. On the good nights it meant money, on the bad ones only blame. I could feel it creeping closer, all the debts I never paid. Not in money, not in metal, just the choices that I made. If I stayed and tried to love you, they'd come knocking at your floor. So I'm leaving with the trouble, keep it far from your front door. Real men don't build the legend, standing shouting in a crowd. They move quiet through the motion, never have to talk too loud. Sometimes power's not a rooftop, sometimes power's just this seat. Knowing when to pull the handle, when to put your heart on feet. I'm a ghost in car 13, back to the door. Stare the window down, the city shrinking into more. You will never see me running, I just lean into the scene, slip away along the tracks and leave you sleeping with your dreams. I'm the ghost in car 13, back to the door.
flickers once then settles in. Coat hooked on the metal, hang a tired line and freighted brim. Ticket folded in my pocket, thumb keeps tracing out the line. Little number, little arrow, pointing me away from mine. Coffee cooling in a paper cup, I grab before the gate. Hear a pair of muffled voices somewhere further down the lane. I put your name back in my wallet with the faces that I keep. Slide the letter in beside it, let the carriage rock me deep. Some men chase a painted crown until it grinds them into steel. Some men learn that leaving quietly is the sharpest edge you feel. I don't need them to remember, I just need to know I tried to keep you on the other side of every door where bad men ride. I'm the ghost, and go 13 back to the door. Build my legend in the silence, not in shouting anymore. If you wake and feel me missing, that's the cleanest cut I own. 'Cause I chose to be a shadow, not to drag you where I've gone. I'm the ghost in car 13, back to the door. Men like me move through the margins, and we leave without a roar.
Motel key on the Bible, do not disturb on the line. Thin wall homes with the ice machine, bending down the hall. Maps spread out on the nightstand, circles where I used to go. I've been driving under names that never made it to my birth, taking quiet work for people who don't like to touch the dirt. Left my jacket on your doorway, left my boots beside your bed. Then the phone rang with a favor, and it pulled me by the thread. You were pouring out the coffee when I said I'd be right back. Never told you that the highway runs along my every track. I'm a highway ghost in room 9, writing words I'll never send. I'm the suit behind the steering wheel that never really ends.
sign flickers through the curtain, numbers rolling on the glass, suitcase leaning by the bathroom, one more shirt and one more mask. There's a stain on this old carpet where a ring once kissed the floor. Different man with different chances walked out of this crooked door. I remember that small kitchen where you fixed my crooked tie. You were laughing at my collar, said I looked too sharp to lie. But I'd already taken payment for a thing I can't erase. Now each mirror in these rooms keeps your eyes across my face. I'm a highway ghost in room 9, tracing lines across the map. I'm the engine in the distance when you can't quite place the lap. I'm the shadow at the counter when the diner lights are low. I'm the hand that leaves at sunrise so you're safe from not to know. Yeah, I'm a highway ghost in room 9 without memory in my bones. Too dangerous to knock your door, too crooked to atone. When the highway hums past your town and your porch lights burning thin, just know this outlaw in a pressed white shirt is thinking what we might have been. Against the grain, suit coat hanging on a bent brass hook, tie off sleeves rolled over ink stain cuffs. There's a steel gray briefcase resting by my chair, and a crooked little ledger that decides who gets their share. Out front they talk about the man on the throne, but the real weight sits quiet here beside this phone. I move numbers like pieces on a board you never see. If a suitcase misses midnight, that don't look like chance to me. Used to split late dinners with a brother in a room, 2 beds, 1 plan, same walk, same shoes. Now his name's a faint entry in an old month's line, just a margin note I signed off, called bitterness at the time, my alibis. I'm the ledger behind the bar, I'm the quiet hand deciding who you are. You see bottles, I see debts and scars. Every line I draw can bend your star. I don't need a shout, don't need a car. I stay seated while they chase the spark. This old city bows to fire in the field. cheap black calculator that is buried more than all. Every time I press a button, something shifts along the pier. Maybe someone keeps their keys, maybe someone disappears. You're just pouring from the bottle, but you're closer than you know to the numbers that decide who gets to stay and who must go. If they ever start to wonder why the tide turned where it did, they should check these quiet pages, not the stories that they've lived. He was laughing in a booth once, hands flat against the glass, talking how he'd step out clean and never glance back. Then a shipment went sideways, someone had to take the fall. I just nudge a tiny figure, let his number catch the call. Now his jacket stays folded in a closet I don't see, but his ghost runs down the margins every time I turn a sheet. I keep everything in order, that's the only thing I know. But it's hard to call it clean when it's written in what we owe. I'm the ledger behind the bar, I'm the cold conway beneath their armored cars. They play bosses on the stage out where they are. I redraw the map from in the dark. I don't raise my voice, don't chase a star, I just balance what they've been too far. If you